Hey guys, Abby here. You know I love numbers, so a few people had sent me their averages, and we're averaging like $2 or $3 per 10,000. I was just like, no, that's impossible. But what they were doing is not deducting um affiliate commissions. So they were counting like all commissions into their calculations versus removing the affiliate money and just counting the click money. So I actually updated the spreadsheet, so now we have another video. I'm going to go over just the balance sheet and calculator really quick as a new person. So this is the sheet that everyone can download. You need to save a copy to your own Google hard drive so that you can edit it. So this will come blank. I'm going to play with it right now. I do actually see somebody is up on here, so I'm probably going to mess with their head if they start seeing me update it. But what you want to do is go right here to file, and then you want to say make a copy, and you want to put a copy of that in your own drive. Once you do that and you make it yours, then you can edit it. So that's all you do to save it. So basically the sheet where you see highlighted is the only places you need to be putting in data. So let's see. So what I wanted to show you that I added, okay, so like let's just run through a quick scenario. You did your free trial, that cost you nothing. You did your upgrade, let's see, that cost you 97. See, when I put that there, it's going to update the total amount that you have spent. Then what this is going to do is, like, say you buy a package. Say you bought the one, now you're getting 40% off. As long as that's valid, you can still use the coupon. But if 40% is not available, maybe 30 or 20 will be. So whatever you're doing, you want to put whatever you paid for it right here. That's going to start adding everything that you've been spending. Package, let's say you had to buy another one, because you probably got to get two before you can hit the 300 mark. Now, let's say, you are getting to that point where you are about to hit 300, and let's say you referred somebody and you made $97 because they upgraded. What you want to do is anything that you were making in affiliate commissions, you're going to want to come in here and update this number right here. So say you sold $97, this will recalculate as soon as we put your commissions up here. But what this is doing, so like say now you're getting close. Let's just say you got a commission check. You made 300 from clicks and you made your 97. You made 397 in your first payout. What this is going to do is this is how much you've spent, everything in this column. And dang it, I didn't blow this up for you guys. Sorry. Now it's blown up. Hopefully you guys can see it better. So this is total what you've spent over here. Right here is now the commissions that you were and let's just say, you make that by next week or whatever. 526, you're going to get paid 397. You put that number here, that's automatically going to put for your total payments that you're going to receive. Now you want to put the 97 for the affiliate commission you did, because you want to know overall, like, here is what you're making off just the email system, and here's what you're making off of affiliate. You're running affiliate, you're running email commissions, and then your overall profit. So that is just a slight change. So every time you get some affiliate commissions, you can check that right here. And I have some now. I do have a couple of people that have signed up after seeing some of my content. So when you run your commissions, it's going to be your overall that you're going to want to keep in that column or whatever. So this number right here is what you actually want to have right here is your total number. All right, so let's go over this real quick, because I did add something here too, so that you're not putting affiliate commission. So we'll go run my this week and show my running average for this week. So how many C Pros have I sent? I do 200,000 a day. It's Wednesday, so I probably have run about 500,000. and this isn't going to be exact because I'm not really sure how many I've ran today, but I run 200 a day. We're about halfway through the day, so I probably have ran 100,000 a day, 200,000 Monday, 200,000 Tuesday. So how many buildings? So I actually am building to get to tier 5. So I have actually run 1.5 million so far, and I probably have to run a couple 100,000 tomorrow, and I'll probably be at tier 5. Because I want to see if my averages go up or down so that I can report back to you guys how that does. So what I'm going to do, let me go check your clickers. I'm going to go see how many clicks I got this week so far. So my list of openers, you want to come here and you want to say clickers, and I'm just going to run this week because I just want to know how many have I gotten from the 15th until right now. So I have 529 clickers that I will want to put right here. 529. What this box did right here is it calculated how much did I make off of my building sends this week. So far I've made $52.90 from 529 clicks. Now I need to go run what my total revenue is for this week so far, so that what this will do is tell me how much am I making per 10,000 CPRO cents. So what I'm going to do is, let's see, run my commissions. I'm going to come into this week, run it for these 3 days. So my total commissions is $228.70. But let me show you something. So I think that's what I said. Did I say 227.80? 228.70. Oh gosh, 228.70. So, but it looks like I'm making $352, but obviously I'm not. The reason I'm not is because there's affiliate commissions in there. So what you need to do is any affiliate commissions you've earned this week, you want to now add to this spreadsheet. So $99.90 is what I need to add right here. And now it gives me what my CPRO averages are for this week. Now the other change I made on this is this box right here. Actually, I'm going to unhighlight it. So, because you don't actually have to edit this, because what it's doing is it's pulling how many CPRO sends you've sent for the week, and it's automatically updating that box with whatever you put here. So you no longer have to update this box. The only thing you have to do is update your total subs for the week. Which, I mean, technically I can do. Let me go grab mine, actually, and I'll just show you. So I started this week with 134. So, like, let's go see how many openers I got right now. Let's see. Wait, all time. All time. Boom. So I'm at 145,182. 145,182. Now, I still have some running right now, like all day. This is how many I have set up for today. So right now, I've gained 10,748 subs this week, because I've probably only ran about 1.2 of the 1.5 because a bunch still have to go off today. So this is probably going to be closer to like a 0.88 to a 0.9 sub rate. So that's going to calculate everything here. So you only have to edit these boxes here, and then you can do your clickers before and after. And then I just have this down here so you guys can keep a running total if you want to track like a 4-week period, so that you can see after 4 weeks, am I still averaging $1.52? Is it staying the same? You know, 1 week maybe you did $1.60, the next week you did $1.50, and now you're averaging $1.55. So it just gives you a better idea of what your averages are. So the more data you want to track, the better it is for you. Now, when you come to this calculator side, it was brought to my attention when I did the live video yesterday that I never talked about this field down here, this 31. So what I've done now, so this number, remember, is the number you put over here. So when this finishes running for the week, I will see like a 0.895 or a 0.927. Whatever that is, I come over here and I put that on my calculator. So the last time I ran this, I got a 952. So I will be able to kind of project how many subs I'd get from that run, how many I could get per week if I stayed, sending 500,000 a day, what I would average making off of that. So basically, whatever you're buying it. So this is showing calculations for buying that big combo pack that I talked about in the last video. But let's just say, like, if you're buying 1 million at a time and then you double it to 2 because you get 3 million, when you change this number up here, that is going to change the number down here for you now. So what this box is telling you is how many sets of 10,000 are in 1 million sentence. It's 100. So it's just calculating that for you based on how much you're making per 10,000. So I said $1.52 is what I'm averaging the last couple of days. I can project when I send 2 million credits, which is up here, I'm going to be sending 200 sets of 10,000 or 100 sets of 20,000 because that's what I do. But if I average my $1.52, I should make $304 off of those cents. That's what this is doing. It's just projecting my earnings. And then I even had on my sheet, which I could add it here, but what I do is we'll do this on H31, whatever your projected earnings off of C Pro, you want to add that to projected earnings of your building credits, which is that box right there. So I'll go ahead and do that. So if I were to send 500,000 list building credits and I were to send 2 million C Pro credits, I can project that I'll make $304 off of C Pro. I will project that I can make about $20 off of my list building. In total, I will have made $324. As long as I didn't spend $324 or more on that, then it is profitable. And that's why you track what you do. So let's just say, let me see, I'll show you where I am getting, so where I am projecting, I'm going to show you my sheet because it's already done, but what I do is I put my start clickers count at the beginning of the week, and then at the end of the week I will update my total clickers, and it gives me obviously how much money I've made off of my clickers. Average clickers per 100,000 sends is 416. That's the number I'm using to come over here and put right here. So I would change this to 416. So if I send 200,000 emails out, I can project that I'm going to make $8.32 off of that. That's all that is over on yours. So when you get about what you're making per your clicker, so like if you send 100,000 clickers, you're probably going to make $4 or $5. So you really can just come over here and put $4 or $5. Like if you're averaging $5, then you're going to make $25 off that, and it's going to change your number down here. So you can really project, if you start understanding these numbers, you can predict what you're going to make. So I just bought the 4 million credits for $526 at 40% off, but I also got 5 million credits for free. So it's basically like I'm sending for C Pro right now for free. So it's not costing me anything. If I average, and now this changed my number because I put 5 million in here, that changed this number. I'm going to do 500 cents of 10,000 or 250 cents of 20,000, but it's the same calculation. I just tell people to get their average of 10,000 because that's where most people are starting out. So if I send all 5 million of these, I can make a potential, if my average stays the same, I can make $760 off that package. It only cost me $526. Plus, I don't have to spend all those building right away. But what I can also do, so you get 4 million list building credits. So by the time I use all 4 million of these credits, which I'm not going to use them all super quick yet, I'm just doing it to get to tier 5, sit there for a minute, see if my averages stay the same, so I can let you guys know what happens. But 4 million list building credits, it cost me $526.20, which is exactly what it says up here, I will potentially make, I'm not averaging $5. I mean, most of my averages, we're just going to go $4.50. I will potentially make, when I finish sending 4 million credits, $180 off of my list building. When I'm done sending all of my C Pro, I will make $760. This box over here is these boxes added together, the 180 and the 760. So I paid $526 for that package. If I did use all of it in the next 30 days, I would potentially make $940 when I only spent $526. So yes, I could make $400 profit in the next month off of that package. So that's how it works. That's why you want to know your numbers. And once you figure this out over here, everything becomes easier. And you just want your running total. So I'm going to actually leave this blank for you guys. Anytime you want it blank, just you delete where there's highlights, so you don't delete the the calculations I have in the other fields. And then these are I'm gonna put these back to 5,000 because that's where everybody's starting. But that's how you use this calculator. You get some of the numbers, you come plug it in based on your averages, your sub rate, what you're averaging per your builds. This no longer, you don't have to change this anymore. So I'll unhighlight it. If you re-download this copy, it'll be this version right here. We'll keep this right here. Total potential earnings, C Pro plus build. We'll put that there. So that's how you do it. So if you guys are averaging a little more than me, you'd want to put in whatever you're averaging, and this is going to project what you potentially could make at each level. Now, granted, none of this calculates what you're spending up here. If you're buying only like C Pro credits, then it will. So let's just say I went and bought an extra package because it takes 6 million credits a month for me. So I would actually have to come in and buy 1 million credits. So I would get 2 million more. And I would have to pay $75 if I was getting the 40% off. So what this now does with this calculator is it's saying, hey, I'm now spending 38 cents per send because I went and bought some. So every time I'm using this 200,000, or I mean this 2 million, it calculates my cost for the day at whatever tier you're at. So I'm at tier 7, it's going to cost me $7.50. That's going to actually now calculate profits. So I'm at tier 4. Actually, I don't average that high. I'm making about $31 a day. So, I mean, that is what I make off of C Pro. So this is my potential earnings. So if I went and bought 2 million credits, it auto put the 200 right there, and it tells me, hey, you spent $75, but if my average maintains, I should make $310 off of that. So it's pretty easy. And then I usually do 100K per week. That's my typical week. So, by the time I finish doing that, I'd make some additional money. So that's just kind of an overview of how you want to understand the sheet and what you're using, like which numbers on this side you're using to come calculate on this side. And then I finally did explain, because somebody asked me that on the live yesterday, and I was like, yeah, I definitely haven't gone over that because I just didn't want to overwhelm people. But if you just focus and pause the video and figure out, you can even see the formula I'm using. So it's not like you can't see what I'm doing. You can come in here and actually see that this is how this is calculating by looking at the formula. This I put, if it's highlighted, you manually put in whatever your numbers are. So I hope that helps. That's just covering your balance sheet and calculator. This is a new template. I will link this one below. If you've already started one, you may want to come in and re-download this one, and then you literally would just have to copy and paste whatever you have in these columns over here, and then you can start over with, and then you can plug in your total affiliate commissions by looking at I tried to put instructions on the side right here, but you can do that there. and then I tried to explain boxes or whatever. But you just input your stuff each week to kind of find your average. After the week's done, you can put like week of, whatever this week is, the week of May 15th, weekly total, your earnings, and then just track it over 4 weeks. If you want to track it over 8 weeks, you can. 10, it doesn't matter. I think 4 weeks is a pretty good running average. So I personally only track 4 weeks. So like, I'll show that to you on mine right here. So I just come in here each week and I just say, so like this, Monday, this one's going to fall off the average. Then I'm going to have these 3 averages plus the current week I will add to here, and then I will have my running 4-week average. So that's just kind of how you do it. Mine has a few more things on my calculator, but I mean, these are just things I personally like to track. You can add and do whatever you want to yours. I just tried to simplify it for the most important numbers for new people. So with that, that's it. If you haven't joined the Facebook group, do so. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, do that. Leave me a comment. Let me know if you like this video or if you have any questions, and I will definitely try and answer those. This is the group over here. Boom. Tankly. Join this group. There'll be a link in the bottom too here. But anyway, hope you guys have a great day, and we will talk to you on the next video.